Dopamine detoxing is one of the best methods to quickly change your physique from average to exceptional, just like I have. In this video, I want to tell you exactly what a dopamine detox is and how you can implement it step by step. Alright, so what is a dopamine detox exactly? Well, essentially, a dopamine detox is a time of delaying instant gratification. So instant gratification is the exact opposite of delayed gratification. And delayed gratification is the one that we want because it is conventionally better for you. It's healthier. So examples of activities that give instant gratification can be something like porn or scrolling, eating junk food, because you didn't have to exert yourself much to get a hit of dopamine to get the reward. Whereas on the other hand, things that take more effort and the bigger the sacrifice, the better the peace. Obviously, like Kevin Levrone said, things like delayed gratification can be meditating or going to the gym or studying. Because, like I said before, the opposite is that now you're putting in more effort to get a better reward, right? It's real dopamine. That's what a dopamine detox is, a time when you delay instant gratification. And this could take many forms. For example, people can stop scrolling on the internet. They could log out of all social media. They could put their phone in black and white. They might stop listening to music altogether. And the common mistake that I see with dopamine detoxing is people say just one time a week for 24 hours is just fine. Where in reality, most people need a lot more. Most people don't think they need this dopamine detox when in reality they do. So let's put this in a gym context. What are some times that, for example, you have struggle focusing in the gym and you don't have motivation to go? You simply just want to watch TikTok. Well, that means you have messed up levels of dopamine and you need this dopamine detox. What about maybe you crave junk food and you don't want to be eating a healthier diet that would get you a better body? Well, that's also instant gratification. And you actually do need these dopamine detox because your dopamine receptors are essentially fried. We need a larger amount of time, not just one day, but I'm talking maybe like 3 months, like I have, where you just are able to unmess up your brain in the long run. So that's what a dopamine detox is, and very interesting to note that a lot more people need it than they actually think. Because what about in terms of recovery? You know, you have some people who literally can't sleep because they have TikTok audios playing in their head. Well, in that case, they need a dopamine detox. Just before we continue, if you need help breaking your plateau or you just want to take your physique to the next level, in the top link in the description, I've linked my paid program. I give you literally hours and hours of end of content that I've learned after speaking to gym goers for an average of like 3 hours a day for the past 4 years. Check that place out. It's actually insane. And if you made it this far, drop a sub as well. Helps push the video out to more people who want to learn about this stuff. How will a dopamine detox actually improve your physique? How will delaying the instant gratification help you take your physique from average to exceptional? Well, essentially, you're going to have a higher bandwidth for working out because the harder things will become more fun. There's going to be less PORs, and PORs I like to call points of resistance. Maybe when you're putting on your shoes to go to the gym, you're thinking, oh man, it's raining outside, it's cold. I mean, dude, right now it's like 20 degrees outside. I have every excuse not to be recording this video. And if I scrolled before, if I checked my phone before, I didn't check my phone yet. The time is like 9 a.m. Not crazy, but I didn't check it because I knew if I check it, I start scrolling. And then guess what? I have more points of resistance because I have a higher incentive to then go back into the instant gratification, which I took form of in the morning when I was scrolling. And then right now, I didn't want to do this delayed gratification. I wouldn't go out and record for you guys. And in terms of physique level, I wouldn't have motivation to do my cardio because it's so much easier to scroll. I wouldn't have motivation to go on my diet because it's so much easier to eat an unhealthy diet. Now we know obviously that delayed gratification is a lot better. So I'm currently on a 3 month dopamine detox. You see, I shaved my head. I just want to go on like a monk mode basically. So some ways that you can implement this dopamine detox for yourself. of course, in a gym context to get a better physique is stop scrolling before the gym. There's just no point. You're messing up your bandwidth. You're going to have less energy in the gym, more mental fatigue, a lower incentive to work out harder. So just honestly, stop scrolling and even log out of your social medias, bro. You don't really need it. Now, a lot of people say, okay, when I'm on a dopamine detox, can I listen to music in the gym? I think you can, but only in the gym. You shouldn't be listening on the way to the gym or coming back from the gym or scrolling audios, of course. Only in the gym. But if you're really hardcore and you think you could take it, listen to some ambiance music or listen to nothing. Just listen to the sound of like the barbell. That's like a real dopamine detox, right? So that's essentially how a dopamine detox will boost your physique. You're gonna have a higher bandwidth for working out because the harder things will become more fun. And remember, guys, a lot of you need this dopamine detox more than you actually think. People don't want to do it because it's hard. I mean, I know it's hard. It's hard not to check your phone. You're gonna feel like you're missing out, right, from your friends. Well, in the long run, it's like you're gonna be successful and they may not be. You know what I mean? And my second point, I already mentioned this before, but just to reiterate it, sleep will improve. Your recovery is going to get better. Think about on a rest day. Most people don't actually rest on a rest day. They think that being on the internet is restful, right? Where in reality, if you were to do a brain scan, being on the internet is hyper stimulating. You're not getting rest. Real rest is something like reading a book or meditating. And that again is delayed gratification. See how interesting that is? Instant gratification is always rooted in the bad. And even in terms of a gym context, you're getting less recovery, lower bandwidth for working out, and you can't sleep because you have TikTok audios playing in your head. That's so interesting, man. Honestly. Yeah. Just before this video ends, like I said before, in the top link in the description, I've linked my paid program. It's people who want to take their physique to the next level, like I have. I do coaching, one-to-one calls. I give you full protocols just on recovery, like a 40-hour module just on sleep from all the things that I've learned, all my experience. I think that in place is actually nuts. It's insane for the value. So yeah, check that out. Top link in the description is the paid program, Daily Bodybuilding Tips Advanced. So this was exactly how a dopamine detox can improve your physique. This is a great topic, and I don't think it gets spoken about enough. A lot more people need this dopamine detox than they really think so. So yeah, check out top link in the description. Peace, bro.